Are you wondering in the year 2026 if you can install an actual open hearth fireplace like this? A lot of people think they aren't allowed or they're too cost prohibitive to install. Today I'm going to break down, can you actually install something like this in your home? Design it in your new construction project? What are the benefits? What are the problems? And what are the install hurdles that you need to overcome to put something like this in? Today we're looking at the Summit Open Hearth Fireplaces. Today I'm going to talk to you about this really cool new concept that's out with Fireplaces. They've definitely solved some problems, and first and foremost, I think we want to just talk about how awesome this thing looks. Let's run through it, give you some product details, and tell you why you might want to consider this for a project you're doing or for new construction at your own house. So we're down at their headquarters down in Phoenix, Arizona. This is one of the brand new models. This is the 96-inch. Just finished with product testing. That's why we're here in a warehouse to look at it. But you'll be seeing this in our showroom in a short period of time. Open hearth is basically exactly what it means. Like, there's no sealed glass unit on this or anything. And your finishing material would basically come right to the edge of this. So you would have what is considered just like an open, sort of old school, traditional type look of a fireplace. And that sort of look has been coming back a ton in popularity. People are really wanting that look. There's two ways to achieve that right now before this product existed. One way would be what's called brands like Isocurrent or Mason Light. And we do those in some projects now, but it's literally like putting together real pieces of masonry stone, like literally building a fireplace. So these are basically masonry kits that you buy and literally build like puzzle pieces. And you have to have an actual mason do it. So it's much more labor intensive. These are physically very, very heavy. And then you do like your layers. You're basically building a fireplace. Not cost effective at all. And now we're achieving a much, I think even better look, honestly, without doing any of this. These guys came out with basically like a prefab firebox like this that does not require a ton of like construction building, anything like that. And then came out with this awesome design log set, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So ease of installation is much easier. This is the biggest one that I've seen that requires only one vent outlet. Normally when we get this big, we have multiple vent outlets. Again, just a lot more difficult of a construction project. And so people have been scrapping this sort of idea just because it's just too labor intensive, too hard to figure out. Another drawback to this open hearth concept is it is pulling room air, so it's not efficient, all right? And especially in these colder climates here, their headquarters are in Phoenix, so that's why they designed it here locally. Phoenix, California, Texas, places like that that are already warm, that don't necessarily need the heat. But what we're finding out is places like where we live, where our store is in Denver, people just really, really want this aesthetic more than anything. In colder climates though, having some sort of cozy heat is nice. So this log set, these concrete fiber logs actually radiate a ton of heat. You feeling that, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it is like pumping. I would say you can feel it. Chad, do you want to come over here and just tell us when you start to feel it? You feel it now?
I feel it right here.
Yeah?
Yep.
So what are we, good 8 feet away? They've solved that problem too. Because nobody, and I don't care who you are, especially the ladies, no one wants this big, beautiful fireplace, and no one wants to come stand right here and feel nothing. That's the worst. Nobody likes that. This feels like a real fireplace. That's what's so cool about it. You can also accomplish that through your panels. So different types of panels can put out more heat. Now what's really cool is they've also come out with a handful of different stock panel options that are gonna be more, I guess, quote unquote, on the affordable side. But we have like these black bricks, so you can do like black ceramic glass that's gonna reflect more, a little bit more contemporary. But what else is really cool is in this box itself is, let's say you're doing like a travertine or a marble or whatever you're doing, that finished material can carry through the firebox. So you can do bricks, whatever you want. So you can get the exact look that you want. These logs, you can see the flame actually comes out of the logs themselves. A lot of brands are coming out with fire and log, but more in the direct vent style units. But a lot of brands, what they're doing is they're putting this burner here and then literally laying a log over the top of it like this. The gas is actually integrated into the log itself. So this is what's glowing.
Yeah.
So that's the piece that's giving it that visual appeal, and then there's your burner ports right in there. It looks really good, and because that flame is starting up higher, it fills the firebox more, so it visually is very appealing. But because this firebox is so tall, other brands can accomplish that out of the ember bed, but they're using way more fuel. So this is actually using a lot less BTU consumption. So it's a little bit more efficient from that standpoint, but it also is very attractive. Camera quit working because it's radiating too much heat. So despite what people think, you can get heat from an open hearth concept. Couple cool install problems they solved. Again, if we're doing like a custom masonry type system, everything's gotta be vented a very specific way. Now we can do a natural vent and go up through a roof with only one vent. We can horizontal termination with a power vent system. You can put a power vent on it. So they're just making it what used to be prohibitive to install and people were scrapping these projects. They're finding solutions on how to install these. Now, what else is really, really cool is this is field converted to be either single-sided, or you could do like an open side left, open side right, or a base style. You can see we literally they took this end off in the field, and now we have a fully open fireplace. Now, you do have to decide that at time of install because your structural support, what's supporting the weight of this upper end of this box, is gonna be done within your framing. So you can see that we have that here. Versus some brands will put like an ugly pole or something holding this fireplace up, and that looks terrible. It kind of defeats the purpose. So we have this fully open all the way. The structure's hidden inside your wall and can be field converted. You don't have to buy it a specific way. Comes with the trim kit package, depending on how you're gonna trim this out. If you want like thicker panels on the inside, this is like for 1.5 inch paneling that you install, you know, if you wanted a thicker material there. So it kind of comes with everything you need out the gate. Another issue that people have with open hearth. So it's a 12-inch vent. So let's say Colorado, for example, we're gonna have a lot of cold air coming down. So when this is not operating, you're gonna have cold air coming into the room. So this does have a damper system in it. You can manually open and close the damper just like you would an old school fireplace. What's really cool though, is it has a pre-installed high limit switch. So that's a nice little safety feature. This unit will not turn on with the damper closed. It's impossible for it to work that way. So that's a nice little safety touch as well. They're literally solving a lot of problems and then accidentally made something that looks really awesome too. This is available in a half dozen sizes. This is the 96-inch, which is the biggest model that they come out with. I'm sure we'll be seeing some traditional fireboxes down the road eventually, but right now it is in this linear style. You can do a contemporary burner if you don't want a log set either. We have LED lights in the ember bed and then halogen downlighting on the top, but it literally has everything and solves so many problems for install. So for example, I'll just throw out some hypothetical numbers. Maybe masonry fireplace that you need to build in a new construction project is gonna cost you 40. You can do it literally half the price. And I think it looks better. So you're saving money and getting a better look. Sign me up. So this is Invisimesh. This is like a safety screen that you could install for pets or kids if you wanted to. Problem is it kind of defeats the purpose because then you're gonna have a metal frame. You can see through it pretty good, but let's see how safe this actually is. Does it melt or what's it do? It kind of caught fire. I feel it moving in my hand. It's like expanding. So it actually is safe. Don't try this at home though. So they also do mantle testing. A lot of people are gonna ask questions about TVs, everything like that. So there are some codes specific in the install manual. You can call or text us though, we can help you with that. But basically with a mantle, you can do televisions, cool wall type stuff, no problem. That's not even that hot to the touch, so that's not gonna be an issue. So really cool product, solved a lot of problems with install, basically designed something to be a problem solver. And also, most importantly, just came out with something that looks visually stunning. So this is awesome. We're seeing this trend continue. I have a feeling now that these are out, we're gonna continue to see this trend go up and up. But really cool stuff.